Alrighty. Howdy people, and welcome to Ookami Okami. You all remember from the many hours that we played Okami HD, Okami is wolf. I'm guessing we're gonna have a romance about wolf people. Well, isn't it, is it? I pulled me to the corner. A very imperfection was smooth over the years. These halls, looking at the floorboards, I memorized them all. But tonight, none of it will belong to me anymore. Strange. It's better. It's been a lifetime here, and I'm too old to take care of it. Hirokan, traditional Japanese inn. That's its keeper. It's an empty house. Going to be forgotten. I clean these counters, walk these floors. Pretty guests would come. I came and went, getting whispers. I wonder if I would ever find someone to walk these halls with me. I just pass through them. I wonder who would wake up beside me every morning. I know who's staying. I made an impression. I made my way toward the Onsen, or hot spring. My knees protesting with every step. I allowed myself to enjoy my life more. The thought haunted me, choosing to fade away in the quiet moments after the guests had departed. I lived well. My youth building this place, holding on to it with everything I had. In the end, there was no one left to hold on to me. So, nothing to regret. But it's too late to dwell on it now. The person who makes the wall, as I push myself upright, cracks. I just like to say with a groan, but the foot slips. I'm gonna witness this, followed by a sharp crack. The back of my head meets stone. And cold. Water rushed over me, moving my limbs. She gasped for an anchor. I would meet only emptiness. The doors were rigid tilts, pitch cliffs of steam swirling above, leading into the night sky, as if it in dark. Perhaps another life. It was like someone's. I was like a drum circle in it. Inhale. I'm repeated with cozy sets of aged wood and warm sake. But instead, what does that smell? Salt, fervent smoke, the aroma of all the Memphis? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's hell. It's the smell of hell. It's in my dimly lit Recon room. It's you red, which covered in mist. Then my Recon, or Ryukon, red. Chill sinks into my spine. I died, didn't I? The red bridge of souls. Through the stories. Place between. Crossing of lost souls. Here I am. The bridge between what I've already lived. Whatever comes next. Everything says so loud. I hear whispers, low murmurs, full laughter. My ears starting to ache. Wait, ears. This suspicion settles in. With my hands. Oh, these are my hands, are they? There's thunder. Smooth, sharp nails, sharper than I remember. Boss? My patches to stare my legs. No more wrinkles. No gnarled knuckles. No aching bones. But I'm youthful, glowing, radiant, in need of a shirt. Come on. Toe drops, right to my arms. And just a hand on my stomach. Flat, chill higher. No way. It's flat on my chest. They're perky. And no way this is real life. And then you know she's dead. Rich buff. Perky, full, sagging the back pain, it's a miracle. These are the breastises of a woman in her prime. Not a retired ryokan owner. Oh, what I needed the last. It was too late to fabric. and the prayer I called them up before. Before I can fully appreciate this little miracle, something was behind me. No. Oh, right, slowly. The tail. The fact that it was so fast really tells you something. Red furry tails was behind me, wagging. Oh, totally more. Trying to make sense of everything. My skin, tail, my lack of... Oh. I'm naked. I'm as bare as the day I was born, with tail, claws, and apparently some kind of breast enhancement. Oh no. A breeze was across the bridge. The entire base was freshly revived. Nobody was supposed to see this body of prickles. Well, stay dignified. Of course, there's no dignity left to be had. First down, wrapped my arms around my knees, and my tail around myself. Like I'm trying to create a makeshift modesty shield. But I'm not alone. Careful steps, more like claw steps, followed by rustling robes. Something that sounds suspiciously like skittering. I do not turn to look. Absolutely not. I'm not entertained what a fresh horror that is. I think you should try. Don't look behind me. Go figure. Right past. They'll take all the facts away. Another one. When walks over my tail, grins at me. Mouthful of sharp teeth. I don't see it. They breathe. Revenge. Spirits. Goes to death. In the turn of my spirits. Hopefully manning spirits. I will not be making eye contact with anything. Looks like it might eat me. Keep us focus. I've handled Howdy Nobles, I can guess. Over my tricky attempts. I'd like to handle this. Since it's closed, and then we are when the wolves happen to me. Up. Well, careful, composed, and arrival, huh? Cute tail. Alright, burst of laughter. It's splendid. All the accumulation on day one, lovely. Breathe, pretend you're fine. Just twitch. Then deep heavy whispers. Move low. Stay quick. Very teeth if you must. Of course, that just sounds like a bad idea. Little girl, you've handled worse than this. Throw myself back straight, chin up. Oh no, too fast. Suddenly, gravity remembers I exist. It vanishes. Another blur. Right air rushes past me like a betrayal. Again. It feels different. I feel like I'm breathing underwater. Proven from earlier, but still an insult. I'm already drowned today. Like I should get a free pass on the second one. I've decided to stay here by sheer stubbornness. Water stills. Cause my foot grip. It says, stop bursting to get out of the river. I could probably swoon of the sheer nature of it. I pulled upward. Never get surprised to stay in. Oh my. I have seen many a man in my life. Young men, good men. And paid extra for a private onsen package. This one was something else entirely. Now, I think I need the mask off. My hair is licked against sharp, sculpted features. I'm discovering a tall, broad figure clad in heavy robes. Every bit like an ancient spirit has been allegedly saddled with bodyguard duty. It's steady. I see the exhaustion in his stance. He looks like an old war partner, worn and faded, but standing out of pure spite. He's so terribly attractive, by the way. Look at the one. The kimono draped over my shoulders. He then lingered just long enough to share stays. My. It's quite some time since I've last embraced by a handsome man. And with such brave femininity, too. You're right. No, I'm safe. We only get 3? Oh no, we got 4. Good. Thank you. I'm fine, thank you. How fortunate that you were here. You know, my chest. He pushes me. You were behind his mask. And I'm leaning slightly. You walk. More than I never have before, actually. Flicks in his hand. Here. Cross. Not as you're insisting. Man. It was steady, warm. Quite kind of carefulness. Together we walk. It's a dream, isn't it? Does it feel like one? And now that I can see better, I get it. Me here as if he were an entertaining specimen. Well, he was beautifully exhausted beneath that mask. I don't know. Rather intriguing for a dream. We have on my wrist tightened slightly. That reaction was not a dream. Suppose I would have had to fall into someone's arms. You know, the worst. I was falling, but gently and I just slid forward. We should stand soon. The pulse is in. Here, business then, of course. You're a yokai now. First, sipping like a ladle, it pulled me so down the back. Not much. I said aloud. It was surreal then. Well, Okine, 2 choices. An existential crisis or float your way through it. Go on. Look at him, deep thought. Go on. I didn't know that turning into a yokai means getting a makeover. His exhale is quiet, I contemplative at that. Instead, you're yokai now. And Okami, or Ookami, good wolf deity. Oh, I was the tail then. My fingers, turning them over. I just took the sharpness of my nails. He was behind me, resisting the weight of my words. I was just happy to see the man in front of me. Fascinating. Two rivals, we plus well. Into curiosity in his voice. He was waiting to see if panic was set in. Well, I was an old woman minutes ago. No, you're not. Pretty soon I wasn't just gifted with an incredible youth elixir, a terribly dramatic fur accessory when I came here. I'd be positive if you try to process my ridiculousness. Yes. Pity. No one made an excellent Onsen spa package. No answer to that. Alright, so it's true then. Yeah, with unfinished business, it came back all supernatural. Seems to not become a yokai without cause. But yes, strong emotions, right? Classic cocktail, all in one. Desire, longing, slash regret. I want to say intense feeling when you're after death. Especially soaked in it. I understand then. My fingers into the fabric of the kimono around me. Turning myself. Like real. Heavy. The weight of everything I couldn't let go. I didn't want to die alone. That was my final thought. For a moment, only the river answers me. It was powerful enough. It's a reward of having lived boldly. A white world with a stranger, with surprisingly steady hands. It was still better than finishing without fuss. Or simply enough to refuse fading quietly. But no, I would not answer either. Close enough. My entire life running a ryokan. I want to die and become a yokai. I might call that a put on the nose. Oh well, alright then, what now? We decide that. Perfectly casual response. Then there should be an important revelation. What was that? Yeah, well, even as yokai. Through your life. Ah, so it comes with free will. Excellent. Having this would be one of those ominous, bound to an ancient curse situations. There was a faintest smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. Disappointed? I'm devastated. I passed him at the mist-covering bridge ahead. Where exactly were you headed before I made my graceful descent into the river? Home. Somehow, where'd that be? There. Just slightly. Fuck you. There's a from the structure at the end of the bridge. That? A Ryokan? Yes. Ryokan in Spirit World. Indeed. You live there. So I crossed my arms holding him up. Unreadable as ever. His tone is humoring me. The rooms? Yes. And is one of those rooms still happens to be empty? I feel slightly realizing that he has walked straight into whatever trap I set. Oh dear, very fortunate for me. I was over his chest for a second, just wondering about the urge to smirk. You to claim it, just like that. Or just dying like a yokai. Well, that entitled me to at least one complimentary perk. One? No. How much should I think? You what? I'll earn it. Let me help you run your inn. With the hallways, in the guest rooms. Look for second while doing it. Be a fair trade. Be silence then. I made no mistake. Wonderful, I'll take it. As long as the exhale escapes him. For a moment. I might just walk right back into the river to escape this. Instead, in another word, he simply turns on his heel as he's walking. Follow him with a grin on my face. Even if you're gonna die, might as well. The columns ahead. You see the wooden panels, hidden by time, and lanterns hanging limp in the eaves. And then a ruin. But it looks like you wouldn't mind the excuse to be. This is not quite what I pictured. Nothing. Welcome where travelers do stay, is it? No. Sidelong glance. He said nothing. He's steady. Not how he used to be, is it? It was. A neat little deflection. Oh, enough to recognize it. I see. It's meant for you to believe this place is always this charming. I think you hear that spoken sigh before it leaves him. Not gonna let this go, are you? Not a chance. Wait a second. Is that investment? That was episode. Jesus Christ. Oh. But the good kind of oh. I like that. Oh dear, what I've stumbled into. We opened the door to find a rotten snack. I could have listened. Which is a result. Worse than I thought. Your corner should be warm and inviting. This place feels like it's waiting for someone to tell it it's over. A disaster. Yes. Oh, just like that. I should sugarcoat it. Would you believe me if I tried? Fair point. What happened here? I lost the powder on it. You know, like you misplaced it under a cushion. I'm gonna use your pen. Interesting. Always been like this. Very long. That, at least, I believe. I should just walk away. Isn't that my problem? No more responsibility. Still. This feeling. I've lived this feeling. I know what this is like. Like you're tired of leaving this place. You know it'll die. With you. You don't hold things together. His hands are unmoving. Both tremble, betraying him. Get a nerve. What did you mind then? Just staying here. A blink. Know what I plan to say. Again in this place. I can see and like to walk away. Oh, when I saw it, bones strong enough to stay then. Nah, I haven't changed my mind. I'm just gonna help out. I'm gonna help you revitalize it. Just deep down, even after death. I'm still an Okami. Still someone who believes in that this serves life. Oh, yes. Really, you haven't been left to your own device for so long you've forgotten what that means. I'm aware of the concept. I don't mean it. I'm sure you don't. Doesn't mean you should turn it down. Well, offer help. Only a minute away. Maybe worse. I don't think of it as help then. Think of it as professional meddling. Persistent. Very stubborn. He says slowly. He brings himself. What do you gain from this? You're going to stay, obviously. I'm staying. With me, even though we just met. I'm more amused than betrayed. Well, technically I just died. I think I'm entitled to a few impulsive decisions. Besides, whether you're creepy or you're calm or wandering around, it's just someone with vegetable jaws the size of a crunchy. Oh my god, says you're not the type to take advantage of a woman. Put my head slightly. Watching for too much any sign of protesting. Nothing, just calm, tired silence. Besides, you need help, and I need a purpose. Let's not complicate the mutuality. Let's complicate a mutually beneficial arrangement. Assuming you can do better given this place than me. I know I can do better. The ears prick up, as if I genuinely surprised them. I'm experienced then. Dear, I used to walk barefoot through corridors, balancing ledgers. I'm a guest, and I get staff all before breakfast. The silence hang. Should piece it together. Tell me Okami-sama. We should improve it. For starters, we should cobwebs for start charging rent. It's not every surface. It was so dim. I thought we were holding an exorcism. I'm pretty sure I felt something evil whispering in the cavern. So the dust over the reception table next. It already looks shoddy. I should feel welcomed. The audition for background for one ghost story. To the empty seating area. The chairs are rather dusty and unkept. I lowered instinctively. Side tugs the quiet ache in my chest. I meant to be lively, not just sags. Back at my ryokan? Oh, what a time that was. His eyes glowed warmly. The gang never stopped flowing. In the name of every guest who ever dared to flirt with me. I may have been alone behind the curtains. The walls never were. After footsteps, whispers in the night. And there was scandal, sometimes not. It was a home, noisy and beautiful and alive. Well, this is the shrine to silence. This is tragedy. I can't believe you could fix this. I know I could fix this. There again. First goes as you claim. As if. You're welcome to test me. Breathe for a long moment. I catch the precise moment he realizes he's going to lose the argument. Fine, but don't blame me when you fail. That's the answer I was hoping for. We're here then. Naturally. You'll follow my rules. And follow. It shows I feel for me to follow. It'll be entertaining. Well then, will you sort of accept my offer? So I should at least know who my boss is. Shimon. Who exactly are you, Shimon? One of the four mythical beasts. It's with casual indifference. Someone commenting on the weather. I beg your pardon? The lizard dragon, the alien bird, the white tiger, the black tortoise. I'm the white tiger. And then the white tiger. Very same. I'm making his trail travel up and down. Just looking at him. Braille, lifted an icon of radish of a man of the legendary Yako. Maybe in great amusement. And definitely knows what I'm thinking. And how, pray tell, what if four mythical beasts end up like this? That's not important. I think it's very important. You don't think so? Go sharply through my nose. Fine, I'll let it go for now. Fine, let's start over. I'm a Kine. Okami. A ryokan. Tsukikage. New world. I ran my ryokan for decades. I know how to handle guests, manage staff, and maintain order. You know, the challenge are delightful. Near once managed a summer festival, 3 weddings, my first all in one day. Wearing a kimono with a busted hem. Truly breathe hospitality. Kept the place running on time, under budget, with guests so happy they left gifts. And Shimon didn't answer. Or shaking his head sarcastically. All doors for a wolf who drowned in a river. Really? I was not the one who was fished out by a shivering pup. I was just a current. Mention it then, right before your test reached the conclusion. 20 months round. And then you're no home. Well then, boss, you were showing me around. You have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Perhaps. Do you guys remember those Shall We Date games? That unfortunately no longer are available and around because I need them back. make the pack so bad. Anyway, this game is giving me those vibes. And I am here for it. Music with the grace of someone who refuses to acknowledge his own exhaustion. They match his pace. I want to glide ahead effortlessly. Something entertaining about watching him pretend he's not running on sheer willpower alone. And considering how long he's going to keep the act, it's like my reflection in the dusty mirror. Right. Exploring his room. Aimlessly slipping off one shoulder. It would cross me in a way that either be elegant or suggestive, right in the lighting. My mind, here I am, strolling through your home in your clothing. What is fair to say? He almost stops misstep and turns to me. You require proper clothing. Do I? It's a certain charm. A bit daring. Refined, actually. Fair. Such a commanding tone. A dependent response. Rude. You're still in the hall, leave me alone. I have a opportunity to glance around. Before, I was alive. It's so lucky to talk about it. I dig too deeply into my own curiosity. One returns carrying a neatly folded kimono. My fingers first goes the fabric, and notice the thing immediately. It's well kept. Faint layering scent. Soft floral, but a thick not his. Woman's scent. What kimono is this? We're gonna not make our boss mad. And just thank you. Thank you. I gently accepted the kimono with both hands. Breathing lift and my voice fades. It's the Dutch. I could ask. I want to ask. Things like memory. Carried this. I cared for this. I was cared for. We've just met, haven't we? Perhaps the stories aren't meant to be touched through his fingers yet. Fabric brushes against my skin. Slowly washes over me. I took a kimono like this long ago. And then my heart first cracked open. But I couldn't stay. The air was too quiet in the winter. And yet I had no trouble keeping warm someone else's arms following spring. Washing his back as he walked away. Snow on my sleeves. Stuck in my blood. With pride in my spine. The smile waved. I like good hostess. We cried into the dishwater after midnight. My youth, so dramatic, so hydrated. Long past now. Took good care of it. I miss her. But a brief flicker in his gaze tells me he heard me. Changed quickly. There's so much to see. I'm gonna push further. Not now. This always leads to the guest rooms. How many are there? More than enough, but they're unused. Don't worry, boss. My idea is to bring life back to this place. I reserve judgment. Straight ahead before I retort. Something familiar in this. Not the walls, the rhythm. From the halls, checking rooms. We all together. I did this for decades. Much just said. Looks heavy in a way I remember too well. The voice is quiet. I heard the Ryokan. His voice. It tried to take mine. Little guest rooms. Oh? Lights the shoji door open with smooth motion, and then inside. I haven't died in this room. Girl. None. Yet. It was as dry as the air in here. The evil spirits are the only ones staying here. It's change. My tail, perfect for their sign. A little warmth, a lot of charm, and a lot of excessive and scrubbing. Something special. We cannot wait. There's no further business. We know this. That'll be you. My dear, let me fall for that. You're at the Okami now. With a proper Okami delegate. You know which, where's all the staff? We weren't running this place alone. Now there were others. Or soldier spirit who cooked. And they never stopped sweeping. A lazy river dweller, who did anything, was bribed. His strength faded, then, its room. Bound to a place, the energy to remain. Whether they slumber or disappear. You were to sleep the whole time? Start waiting. Control the difference. I feel like it doesn't hurt. Something in tells me it does. 3 shifts, it's off. Boss. Push away his spouse falters before I know it. Collapses. You want? The thingy. The flip touches the floor. Better than I expected. Only so. Someone who's built like a treacherous mountain god. Now you need divine intervention. This is a sturdy wheelbarrow. Oh no. This has a body strength. Oh, did it, didn't you? Silence. This side, pressing my fingers lightly on his wrist, checking for pulse beneath the skin. Would you raise even have a pulse? I'm alive. The stray lock of white hair away from his mask. Take carefully behind his ear. Really don't take care of yourself, huh? I respond, but in the end it doesn't. Good for you, dear. You had the best Ookami there is. Real softly. Leave his acceptance. Now, where's your room? Unnecessary. It does have one. White wording types. For the past, the second mask. Dare to ask me what's underneath. Oh yes. You sleep anywhere, don't you? Yes. No, absolutely not. Let you curl up in some drafty hallway. It's going to sleep. Proper Ryokon master. It's a proper room. He exhales, aggressively. Nerve. Look, you can fight me on this. You can tell me where it is. I'll let you sleep in peace, your choice. End of the hall. Alright, boss, up we go. The room is so surprising. Organized, spotless even. Still the most lifeless space I've ever stepped into. From a man who's decided to live his life as an aesthetic exercise of suffering. I should my grip again. Surprised, I'm carrying him, to be honest. I'm carefully under the futon. There's the mattress. The body fully gave in to exhaustion. Most people have something in their room. Bring it, a book maybe. Even if it's just they have feeling. No, we just expect it still. We're not going to take off the mask. No, both these options are bad. And of course. It was just a sweat without thinking. I reached for the collar of the robe, loosened the fabric slightly to help him breathe. He was brushed his warm skin on his chest. Searing. Humidity is a testament to heat. Oh, tell me someone. Burning up. I touched him. I'm holding my breath. And George says he gestured toward the wooden chest in the corner. He's aware. I was letting this happen. Was in there? He gave the smallest nod. It observed me. With the chest, let it open. It's like a folded ropes, identical in design. And over the top of return. Let's get you out of this, boss. No funny business. This is professional. Responsible adult. Beside him, fingers brushing his shoulder as I pulled the outer robe down slowly. Fabric clean, we're giving way. Until he grazed the slicker of his bag. Ron inhales sharply. River runs through his arm. Hold still, alright. And exhales slowly now. Speaks in a low tone. Very thorough. Okami-sama. He's freeze. Below his collarbone. Heart. Honestly rather scandalous. It's trembling. How's the girl to tease me like this? As well the Ursa retort. Yeah, that's better. Back to grumbling at me in no time. I arm carefully. On the edge of his sleeve. Light pointless touch. I myself it's to just the full. Both know it isn't. Sleep well, shame on. Well, that's settled. I was planning to shoulder this all alone, wasn't he? He'd been carrying this weight. I must have to help out in this broken place. I'm gonna do something for help. I must have a soft, beautiful thing in the nature of prayer. A new white tiger, long overdue for someone to take care of you for months. Much as twist back to life. Moving along with it. If missed a mess, let's fix that. I sharp eyes. I sharpen. Probably skunk. Where does it belong? Being evicted. Interact with dirt, cobwebs, and evil spirits. And the left mouse button. Although I remove the environment. This will be Ookami, gosh darn it. And we'll start acting like one. Then it'll change. Clean everything. And finding like we have a nook and cranny. Within the light of the air will feel. Every area there are 3 objectives. Give you information which she wants past in the history of the Ryokan. And then before the area is clean. It's seen at the end of each chapter. Who knows? I need to put a few little secrets. Lots forgot. And while I'm at it. Wonderful. It's spring in the tree. Let each of these spirits. Really not. I can see Jordan in the water with his hands. The water be used for me. Be everything. What the hell are you doing these ages? Oh well. Probably caused by pump gas. To look underneath the water. I'm with either. I'm embroidery, the hand stitch initials, the letter M. I guess it's excited to embroider next just for fun. It will cost to scrub it clean. Don't try to take the knots. I think it's a mere decoration. But she was strength is already waiting back then. A note that I could see. But also at this point. You guys watching me in the mist. Lovely. Exactly the atmosphere I want in a cozy ryokan. Oh. And a Fuda. Over? Right it was. Good for Byaku. Not true Byaku. What else? Oh, what else are cleaning? Oh, freaking. I'm supposed to clean this place. Quick image. Off the vines. You're cleaned. Nice. Image is next. Should be sending in. Let's see fit. This best box. Writing. Sophisticated, very intricate. Whoever wrote this was probably the type. The labeled with storage jars. Series of towels and born. Never used. Whoever left this, it was in such a hurry. It was forgotten. No, if no one ever bothered moving it. Waiting here, what or whom? The writing is faded. Keeps it here. One pack's important to him. Well, that would be nice. And not all this kind. And if you had to look inside the cupboard, what else does? With the guest book, this is rude. What's the sun under a spider ambush? What's wrong? I'm in a hurry. I really ripped it. There's a fight and this is the aftermath. I'm gonna check its best. We could probably just have a go. The windows are the lens dazzling in the ryokan. Steel stains. There's red blood on the floor. Voices are creeping up already. He's got a boot to the face. One in manner, then ryokan. Really. Yeah, clean, yay! Nice room. Oh, dear Neptune. Yeah, he looks handsome. Good shit. What would 11 have we done? Fire. The Byaku. One kept it. Either is sentimental. It's either sentimental or really bad at spring cleaning. Marine mine with still water. Mine unraveled by events, twists of life. What the artist tried for. It's been unfolded so many times. Maybe that mysterious Shimon, and then close it again. Looks my place to go around. Worse, because sleep paralysis is terrifying enough already. Shimon, a little corpse in here instead of figuratively. This will be here, and face peeks from behind the glass, like a past lover. You. He's run by spiders. Hospitality blasphemous. Much of that like I swear I'm sending the fire to log in. Sit with cover over their head. With the guests leftovers. Every year awkward clean. I'm not touching with the bare hands to make sure. Very clean. Exhibiting my work, no small amount of satisfaction. Ghost, gone. Ghost, vanquished. Evil spirits that probably migrating somewhere else. And I heard first to find me. Return and just says she won't enter it in. Oh, no. Why is he handsome? Just like that after barely napping. Skin color. His skin has color again. Feels look broader. His round and more defined. And I bet I can use this less mochi. Flipping a little bit. Flipping a little bit changed his appearance so drastically. Not even allowed. He obviously betrays me. Of course he notices. Breath was so hard that it literally touched my spine. I put my hands with flashy in the lobby. Well, it was open walking. What do you think? It is. Acceptable. I'm sorry, did I mishear? Then like you were undersold. Undersold in miracle work. Understanding. An improvement. Gasp. No, it's just like you just struck me a mortal wound. It was still standing. For all I've done. It's the level of prize I get. Before a ceremony, as one your honor. No, come, my won't hurt. This was playing instruments. You just took back. My ears tricked me. The minute you're impressed. Very well. Say it again. No. Someone, please. It's like a church compliment. It's only this. Unless they walk through a place that does not resemble Evil Spirit's final resting place. Ah, victory! Arms family will heed. That was his expression is under the mask. Well, he proves. It is time. Time? Reopen. Start gathering power again. Let's do it. Forward, tilting my head, watching him closely. This video can't shine again, boss. So watch. See. No, we'll succeed. This time he doesn't argue. Increase. And exhaling for the first time in years. I may have settled. Real chaos? It's only just beginning. That can't be it. Oh, this wasn't in the schedule. I said, let's have tea near the bridge and watch the river. But I can only dig up your entire emotional history, boss. Here we are. Look for the inn is about to open its doors again. Here we can both use a moment to breathe. Someone inevitably demands a refund. We're understaffed. Let the cups down. Let glance at him. He said, tea? Diamond sits across from me as I pour the tea. Have some, boss. I'm going to tea with someone as alluring as I am. Rather than answer, Dave felt keen. I'm going to think she's left tonight. Be careful. I don't want to try me playing and I might start thinking this sedate. It is tea. Lips unbothered. I step louder and very bothered. You're lucky I find deadpan charm appealing. I used to sit like this with someone many years ago. Lovely hands, careful timing. Left. The left of the Ryokon wasn't romantic enough. Shame. I looked very good in an apron. Oh, you. Not even white tigers have a romantic phrase. Skip down the pauses. Oh, well, give me something. Oh, well, someone. I'm getting somewhere. That's all I get. Not offer a name either. Where? Why didn't leave behind some fancy handmade gifts like a faded tiger figurine? And that one, my reaction. It was snooping, it seems. I'm mostly in. But Snoop, dear, I uncover. What's she like? I like fireplaces. She would have hated me. She should. I might if she was the words. Wonderful statement, boss. Whatever you wish. You reflect on my original question. Want me to pry, boss? I'm above that. I was wondering, I'd be jealous. Girls with good taste. Jealousy would be pointless. I was resisting me, and yet here we are. Measure tea in silence. Well then, enough honesty for one cup. Agreed. I'm gonna keep secrets for now. Nah. So that's it for the demo of Ookami Okami. And now I'm angry because I wanted more, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. No, it's upset. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.